If you want to know how I built that shelf, stay tuned. So I'm starting with two 2x6s and 8 2x4s. I've already ripped my 2x6s into thirds, and I've ripped my 2x6s down to 60 inches and ripped them in half. They're just a hair under 3/4. So I'm basically just going to start off by building a ladder, or 3 ladders. Here's my 2x6s. I took the 2 outer boards because I want those on the front and the back. And then I cut some 2x4s down to 14 inches and split them in half. And I'm gonna make a ladder. So I was having a little bit of trouble on the first one. These boards bowed just a little bit after I cut them. There's a lot of tension in them. So I was actually having to force them over and hold them into place and make the board do what I wanted it to. Hopefully this one here is a little bit better. It doesn't have any bow in it that I can see. So hopefully it'll go a little bit better. Okay, so on the last one, I put the runs on the outsides of them. This one is going to be the center support. This is the 2 center cuts from the 2x6, and I want to put them on the inside because those 3/4 boards run in 60-inch span. It's gonna have a lot of books on it, so there's a little bit of give in the boards. So I'm gonna put this in as a center support on them. And on these, I don't really want screws running through the face frame, so I just put a pocket hole in to hold it. All right, so I have my 3 ladders built, and now all I have to do is prepare the finish on them, which these are getting burned like the other farmhouse table did. And then I will do a little bit of white paint as an accent to give it a distressed look. Maybe, I don't know, I'm gonna assemble it first. But anyways, I'm gonna burn the ladders, and I'm going to burn my 3/4 boards. Got a little off on my saw on that one there, but that's okay. It'll go on the bottom side, you'll never see it. But I'll get all this done and I'll get back. All right, so I did a little lighter burn on the back sides of these boards, what's gonna be the bottoms. Just so it wouldn't be so much to clean up. You're not gonna see it. But I'm gonna let these cool, and then I'm gonna use my little rubber ducky brush and brush these boards off. Again, I really don't like using wire brushes. You use these things, it's gonna dig into the wood. I don't care how soft you are with it. It's really gonna dig into the wood and you're gonna see the scratches. These little nylon bristles, little plastic bristles, they don't dig in, and it's gonna just give you a lot better finish without seeing all those little gouge marks. You do have to wipe it down afterwards, but honestly you do too with the wire brush. I've done both of them, and at least for me, these little nylon bristle brushes work the best. And yours doesn't have to be a rubber ducky. Alright, so all the ladders are burned. Had a slight casualty. My little rubber ducky got a little too close to the flames. I melted some of the bristles. That's alright. Still got plenty more. So now we sweep these off really well. They need to cool just a little bit more before I do that. And then we'll go to the school and assemble it. All right, so we're loaded up and we are headed to the daycare. I've got the shelf in the back here, along with all the tools and stuff I'm gonna need. I really should have washed my face. Some of that soot's still on it. But here we go. So I lost all the footage of assembling the shelf at the school. So I'm going to cut to some photos of the finished shelf and just explain what I did. I simply stood the 3 ladders up, laid 3 of my 3/4 boards on each shelf, pre-drilled and countersunk 6 1.5-inch screws per board. And there's the finished shelf. All right, so we got the bookshelf done. I'm filthy. It's installed, ready to go, and it is replacing these crappy old Walmart shelves. Pressboard garbage. And it is holding all of those books and all of those books. Tons of stuff is going on in this thing. I hope it's big enough. Should be. It's bigger than the 2 shelves that they had before. But so, yeah, it's done. It's complete. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe.